What's up, Buddyfight fan? And this also came along again with the Raffin TCG. Woo! Right now, I'm going to share about my favorite deck. Also, it's called Buddyfight Executioner. For me, this deck is really interesting because he have a effect called I can use any world, any card from any world that contain Executioner attribute, or also same as always. Of like called generic. This deck is special because it when we start the game, the initial gauge is 4 and then my life is 8, so it's really cool. Yeah, so I'm going to introduce my buddy. My buddy is Chaotic Han Jailer Soku. He's is my favorite card also because every time I draw I can always get this card, and also this also a draw engine. It affects that when it's summoned, I can put 2 cards from my to top of my deck to my graveyard, and then I can draw 1 card if there is an Executioner card. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. So I'm going to introduce my impact monster. I use 3. His effect when it's summoned, if I drop zone 20 or more, I can destroy all monster on my I can destroy all monster on my field, and then when it's attack, if I have 30 or more, my opponent cannot use a counter. So for me, the set is really good. It's like size 3, 5, 12,000. So it's really good. It's always for finishing only. Yeah, it's really good. The items I use 4 hammer, because hammer is really good because it can get a 2 crit. And also I heard that there's new item for Executioner, but maybe I use them also. But for now, 4 of this is really good for gain a 4 crit every time. For old style, for anti-penetrate, and also can negate my monster to destroy. It's really good. 2 of the generic. 1 is damage control for reduced damage. If I doesn't have any nullify, I can use this card for reduced damage by 2 or 1. Second is sharpen field for against magic world, and also fight against my Zeta right now. It's really good to this card and for this meta. Yeah. And then for the spell. For the rest of the spell, I use 4 Infernal to destroy any size 2 or any card if I have 20 or more card in my draw slot. It's really good. For charge and draw, called the main decision, it's really good. Put two top of my deck, and I can charge and draw. It's really good. Another engine power, I use Demon Way Akeshi Bure for draw 1 card, or if I have 10 or more, draw 2 cards. Especially I always get draw 2 cards. It's really easy to get 10 cards in my draw slot. It's really easy. 3 Monster Reborn, or aka Demon Way Jiko Koizu. Yeah, Koizu. It can revive any Executioner from my drop zone, because if sometime I want to bring my monster the ace 1, but there's in the gauge, I always use this card for the revive, because sometimes my hand doesn't have any monster left. 3 Shadow Crusader for reduced damage. For Infernal nullify attack, and also this card is really good. Why? If I have 10 or more in my drop zone, it cannot be nullified, and then I can get 2 gauge extra. And also if I get a 15 more or more in my draw zone, it can deal 1 damage. It's really good. Example, my opponent only have 1 life, so I just can cast Infernal Shield, and then he died. Yeah, this card is really OP and also good. And for the engine of this deck is called Gate of Frederick Judgment. It's really good. It can, the first effect, I can put 2 cards of my deck, top 2, and then I can gain 1 gauge. It's also gauge charger, and also the best part is the the below one is so much plus, because pay 3 gauge I can add one executioner from my Dobson to my hand, and then if I have 15 or more I can draw one card. It's really good. I can add Inferno all the time. Yeah, this card is really good. So for my monster, 3 is Isomono Kami for having my monster gain 1 crit and also gain Soul Guard. For Cougar, or also for my Gagarios that also have penetrate, so I can penetrate like 4 crit or 3 crit. It's really good. Sorry, for Soku, staple for draw engine also. For Searcher, it's called Sogulus, I think. Sogulus, okay. Sogulus, his effect when it enter, I can add 1 judgment from my deck to my hand, or also for my Dobson into my hand. It's for Gate Searcher only, and also the set is really good. 1, 2, 5. 2 Brujeria, Gate Searcher also. For defense, sorry. For defense, I use Hail Galeopard. This card, everybody saying, oh, this card doesn't good at all. For me, it's really good, because why? Sometimes this deck doesn't have any center in the monster, so this card can only move, and also 6/6 that allow usually my opponent link attack to defeat this card. Yeah, it's really good, and also you can gain my Dobson by 2. Yeah, it's really good. For arcing, for destroy set spell or my open item, this effect can put 3 cards off top of my deck to my graveyard, and then I can destroy set spell or item. This card is really good, because there is no cost, only cost for the mill 3, and I can destroy anything like item and spell. This card is really good. And also I use 4 Cougar. This card is really the ace card, because when it attack or destroy my monster, destroy my opponent monster, I can gain 1 life and one can gain 1 card, and then I can draw 1 card. Yeah, this stat is really good also. It's called 7/1/2. Yeah, 1 crit for me is okay lah, because my this card is only for destroy all of my monster like left and right, and then I can get 2 cards from my deck, and also I can gain 2 life. Yeah, and also you can get double attack. It's really good. And then for the size 3, I use 2 Gagarios. Why I say I'm using Gagarios? Because Gagarios have a stat is really good, 10,000 attack. To defeat Asidahaka is really easy using this card. It's really good for the defeat Asidahaka. And also it can penetrate in 1 crit if I have 15 or more in easily. But the downside is there's a lifelink here. Lifelink is the downside for this card. And the last of note is the new card called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost for me is really good, because pay 2 gauge and put 1 card of my top deck, and then he can move and soul guard, and also in an early game it can gain 1 crit like attack for 3, or if for the late game I can use the double attack. Yeah, and also the stat is I think it's not really good, but still it's really good, because Executioner this for the size 3 is hard to get the pay 2 gauge, and also this one is can move. Yeah, so this deck is really cool, and leave a comment below for the new deck, because right now I'm working my new deck called Zeta right now, Zeta Reverse Call. So yeah, that's it for my Executioner deck. I hope you guys like it. Give a comment and like also, and don't forget subscribe. Bye guys.